Hello everyone. So today's topic is an article that I had written in the year 2020. The name of the article is Women of India. I had written it at least 3 years ago, and at that time I had written it with certain specific reasons or certain observations that I did that was going through our media, our social media, and even the socio-political situations during that time. So let us go through the article and see what were my thoughts at that time. I may be right or I may be wrong about this article, but anyway, let me read it through. The title of this article, Women of India. India, with its own mysteries, mystics, and mythologies, is also the land of Kannagi, who burned down the city of Madurai for her husband Kovalan. Today we worship this Kannagi, a powerful woman from history, as Attukalamma and as Kodungalluramma. This remarkable culture is an integral part of Malayalis belonging to our very beloved God's own country called Kerala. India's Chilapadikaram or Silapadikaram has strong inundation towards powerful women. The example of Kannagi, who burned down the entire city of Madurai for her husband, who was wrongly executed, is one of many examples of stories about powerful Indian women who dynamically stood for what they believed in. Even today, Kannagi is worshipped as an ardent goddess in temples of Kerala. If Kannagi hadn't stood by her beliefs, India wouldn't have another example of a mighty goddess. This reminds me of another modern day story of world famous Indian actor, our very own Amitabh Bachchan. It seemed during his earlier days he was rejected by an interviewer of All India Radio as they felt his voice wasn't suitable for an RJ. Whereas today he's considered as one of the greatest actors with utmost amazing voice and rendition. If he had blamed those interviewers or circumstances and sat at the corner crying, that interviewer spoiled my career, he failed my future, then we wouldn't have this amazing actor called Amitabh Bachchan. So, should we teach our younger generation to blame their circumstances and people for failures, or should we teach them that no matter what the circumstances are, what the people around us are, we need to keep trying for the best? Should your kids be told that person or circumstances are the reason for your failure, or no matter what challenges we came across, we work towards the best? I have a humble request to all sorts of media, okay? I had specified certain media here. Right now, I would like to say all media. Don't degrade our historic culture of innumerable powerful stories, specifically of women, by pointless family revenge dramas or continuously degrading women in the name of empowerment. If you can't do anything useful, at least refrain from doing the wrong things. Women empowerment isn't about men cheating, abusing, or violating women, but about women who challenged these tribulations, trying to bring the best to the table, starting from encouraging people to think rightly. At least don't imbibe the future generation to degrade our prudent socio-cultural strength, but to upgrade it to the next level suitable to the current innovative technological era. If we use these infrastructure wisely, we could bring about the best human generation lived this earth so far. So whatever I had mentioned in this article was quite genuine to the time, was quite related to the thought process that I had at that point of time. So these completely are my own thoughts and just my own evaluations and my own thinking at that point of time. And just to put in just two more points here, that is, Silapadikaram was written by Ilango Adigal in the 2nd century AD. It is a tragic story of a merchant called Kovalan and his wife Kannagi, who in the end revenges the death of her husband at the hands of the Pandyan king and becomes a goddess. And I used another example, the word another example in quotes, as when I go through India's historic books, records, I have come, or books or records, I have come across innumerable stories of women executing power in their own beautiful ways. Whether it's the story of Rani Durgavati or the story of Rani Lakshmi Bai, there's so many stories of very powerful women who hail from India. So let's look at these stories as an inspiration and motivation to do the right things and to make the right choices. So thank you all for your time once again. Bye bye.